Bright Tuty. Every student matters.
Hello dear students, welcome to another lecture. In this class, in this video, I am going to begin with the reading skills that are given in your book, Class 12th Alternative English, Nagaland Board. So before I move on to the discussion of the passages and the questions given thereafter, it is important for us to understand how to attempt the reading skills in the first place. First of all, reading skills are intended to increase your level of comprehension. That is why these are also known as comprehension passages, because the purpose for keeping an unseen passage in your paper is for the teacher to understand how well you've been able to understand the passage, how well you've been able to understand the difficult words and the contextual meanings of those difficult words, and attempt the questions based on it. So, reading skills are intended to understand the level of comprehension of a child. Now, whenever we have to attempt a reading skill, whenever we talk about a reading skill, there are three stages of attempting a reading comprehension. The first stage is pre-reading. What do we mean by pre-reading? The moment your paper comes in your hand, just skim through the entire passage. Rather than spending time on each and every word and each and every line, just skim through the entire passage. That means just go through the entire passage in an overview form and then move on to reading the questions given with it, so that when you start reading your passage clearly, you know what answers exactly you are looking for. Then comes your while reading. When you are reading the passage in detail, that is when you are reading it intensively, in detail, each and every word, each and every line you are going through, this is the lengthiest stage of attempting the reading comprehension, because it requires you to be concentrating in, the perfect manner on the reading comprehension that is put forth in front of you. And then comes your post-reading. Post-reading is when, after you have read and understood the reading comprehension, you are applying the information you have gathered onto the questions given with it. Now, as I have mentioned a few terms, there are a few styles in which a reading comprehension is attempted. We have skimming. Skimming means going through something very quickly, so as to get a general idea of the information that is contained in the passage. Then is scanning. As we all know, what is scanning? It is to find the specific details. And whenever you have to find the specific details, obviously it is something that takes place in depth. It takes place at length. Then comes extensive reading. Extensive reading means just going through some part of the passage in detail and ignoring the others. That is extensive reading. And then at the end, what is most important and something that takes the maximum time is intensive reading, wherein you are reading the text very carefully, going through every detail, devoting your entire concentration on it. This is how and why we go for intensive reading. So, as I have already told you, the importance of having a reading comprehension in your exam is for the examination, for the examiner to judge how well you are able to comprehend things. And that is why a question is put up. In your book, there are 5 comprehension passages, including poem as well as passages both. We are going to discuss each one of them so that you are able to understand how to attempt the question and how to attempt the vocabulary questions which are based. Alright?